Hello, hello, my darlings. Hello, my darlings. How is everyone? How are you all doing? How is everyone keeping? I want to keep that music sort of going in the background. I don't know if it's too loud. Can I keep it going in the background? Nah, unfortunately I can't because I don't know, maybe it's a bit too loud, but it's playing out anyway. So, hello everyone. This is my post-holiday stream, I guess. I did a couple of streams while I was out in Cyprus, but I couldn't really get my Google account to work properly over the Wi-Fi over there and do a proper laptop, to do a stream over on my laptop rather than just my phone. And I'll be honest, I could have probably done it over StreamYard or something through my phone, but I just couldn't be bothered. And a couple of times the second time I tried to do a stream, I stupidly walked out towards the ocean, and the Wi-Fi cut out, and the whole stream went down. So yeah, I had to be a bit more. I keep forgetting, I don't have roaming data, and I can't just walk around willy nilly. I have to be confined within a very sort of exclusive space. When you don't have just data like you do over in England, because I turn off my data when I'm in abroad due to the fact that it costs a fortune. But you guys got a little feel. I just wanted to sort of, I guess, give a little insight into my holiday and kind of take you guys with you. Hashtag me poo. Hey, big up Based. We got some Sky Church, hello, and Irish Flame, hello to you, my dear. Are you still rocking the hair? Well, that would be telling. Yes, and no. I do have to. I do have to. As they say, I'm washing my hair this evening, my darling. I'm sorry, darling. I'm washing my hair, not tonight. And I do. I literally do have to clean it and take it out, take it off, and maintain it. I'll be honest. I'm just straight up honest with the whole thing. Yes, it's what is known as a hair system. It's, I don't know. I guess you could say it's a toupee as well, but it's bespoke and it's very custom to my thing. It's not a generic thing. Uh, and and yeah, the hair systems have been around a long time, and I guess back in the day, maybe toupees. But this is glued down quite hard. This isn't something that's just like blows off with the wind. I don't have to hold my hair down when the wind blows. It's pretty tight, and it takes a while to actually take off, and the glue needs to be washed. So it is pretty it has some maintenance, shall we say. There's a lot of maintenance involved with the hair. I'm still using the bald avatar because the reality is I am still bald. There is no getting away from that. I'm not shying away from the fact that I am a bald man, but they say perception is everything. And the funny thing is, how you are perceived with hair and without hair is quite shocking. I've experienced life with hair when I was young, all the way up until when I lost the hair, and then experienced a decade or so of no hair, and now we're back with a little bit of hair in its own thing. Well, this is the weird thing, Has. Oh, by the way, big up Hassan, big up MC. Of course, I think I've already said hello to Bass, Welshman, Irish Flame, Sky Church, and everyone else. So yeah, love you all. Thank you for coming. This is my first post holiday stream on this channel. Of course, as you all know, I do a regular Wednesday show with Manny Cinder on the Speakers Corner Online channel. So you guys should keep an eye on that. That is a regular spot Wednesday. And whether me or Manny, wherever, even if we're away, one of us will definitely be doing the show, and if not, both of us will be. I mean, I was actually on the show even when I was in Greece, in Cyprus, sorry, but just was there for half the show, if you will, because, well, the little hippo thought was the second half of the show, and she wouldn't do the show with me anyway. So in a weird way, it wouldn't make any difference, that show, if I was in England or elsewhere. That show would have been mostly just Manny and the Thought. Manny and the Thought. That could be a show. That could be a show to itself. Manny and the Thought. But anyway, as far as this show is concerned, what are we talking about? I don't know what we're talking about. I'm gonna touch on a few things, and to be honest, it's 10 o'clock at night. I don't even know why I'm doing this shit, but I'm doing this shit, and there it is. We're here. We're doing it. And I'm just going to touch on a few subjects, which I think I will bring up again on Wednesday, maybe a bit fuller or cover it in a different way, and also get Manny's opinion on it on Wednesday. So these subjects that I'm bringing up are subjects I'm most likely going to bring up again on Wednesday to get Manny's opinion on it. But in the meanwhile, sorry guys, let me just check out I gotta just do a couple of things. Bookkeeping. And now the chat link is in the StreamYard link is already available, although just give me a few minutes, guys, for me to just cover these subjects, and then we'll find out what others' opinions are on said subjects. A couple of them are last minute stuff, so I didn't really research. I just sort of looked it up and went, "Oh, this is funny. I gotta cover this." And that is one of them is this one. I hope you guys can read it. If you can't read it, I'm going to read it anyway. This is a YouTube channel, and I don't know if they have their own social media or whatever, but it's a channel called Babylon B. They are utterly awesome, fantastically funny. They're basically like the Onion news when they used to be funny, I guess. I'll be honest, the Onion isn't that funny anymore for me. I haven't found them to be that funny for ages. They've been very milk toast. But yeah, they're kind of like Onion, but they're more conservative. You know, they certainly have a conservative side to them. And the post is. Men allowed to have opinions on abortion now that men can give birth or get pregnant. Now that men can get pregnant, can get pregnant, and my opinion is suddenly credible. I can finally debate people who believe murdering the unborn is okay. Well, you ladies said, you know, us men can't have an opinion on abortion because we can't get pregnant. Well, now we can. So men are gonna have an opinion on abortion, girls. You asked for this woke shit, you're gonna get this woke shit. Sometimes the woke shit might not go the way you thought. It's unintended consequences, I believe is the term. Unintended consequences. And since men are getting pregnant, men can vote on laws based on, you know, to do with abortion. And in fact, I think since men can get pregnant, men, you know, technically can have opinions on birth control, opinions on I don't know, after birth care or post pregnancy care. I guess they can have. I mean, I don't know where this can go, but I think men can have opinions on a lot of female areas now because, well, trans men are men too, and trans women are women. Oh, you gotta love the wokerati, just getting owned by their own inconsistencies and their own idiocy. Anyway, but yeah, men can get pregnant, so men can have have opinions on abortion. That's how I think. I think it's only fair. Banksy's planning a trip to Iran for a hair transplant. You guys are still hung up on it. Look, it's just a look. It's amazing how much a simple change of image seems to have so much impact on you guys. I don't know, maybe you're just grilling me about it. I hope you are. But I've been hearing from other people that there's a lot of people talking about my new image. I don't even know why. It's like it's such a irrelevant aspect of my my being. It is entirely a personal thing, to be honest with you. It's just between me, my hairdresser, and the woman I love. But of course, as you all know, I'm a virgin, so I have no woman I love. I was born a virgin, I shall die a virgin. I know, man, I know. Anyway, so getting back to pubes. Oh, come on, the banter is great though about the hair. Like, face wash was I'm having pubes replacement. I'm having the pubes migrate to the head. Unfortunately, pubes cannot be implanted into your head because your pubes grow at a different rate to your head. And also, I'm not really fan of having a perm. I can't imagine myself with a perm. So it's just not going to be my thing. And I'm not from Liverpool. So, no, that's not happening. Okay. Less distractions, more erections. I'm just going to play this, but Elon Musk, this was from Fox News only 10-20 minutes ago. Elon Musk is to buy Twitter. He is going to purchase Twitter. Apparently, this offer is not going to be accepted. His offer of $50 per share. I think we're looking at $56 billion he's going to spend. Let me just see what the figures are from the Fox crew. I didn't want to play the sound, but I have to.
Hearing it is now a.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me just see if I can play this and see what it says.
$1 billion to buy Twitter, and apparently Elon Musk put in an offer of almost $44 billion to buy Twitter, and apparently we're.
Wow, $44 billion he's going to buy Twitter for. Be honest with you, I don't think it's worth it. I think he should have just let it die. I think this is another. Fuck off, streets. I am my fuck. Okay, I'm not gonna get involved with what's going on in the text. Some people are having fights. Try to love each other, people. Try to love each other. We try to encourage love and harmony and peace to all on the Banksy-Style channel, and we all know that's bullshit. So yeah, 45 billion dollars he's going to put in. Big up Shavit, and Samus Rafferty. Big up everyone in the chat anyway. Love each other. Get along, kids. So yeah, he's going to buy Twitter. I don't think that was a personally. I wouldn't have. I think he could have started a new social media outlet, and it would have dwarfed Twitter, and it would have consumed Twitter. I think it would have been better to destroy Twitter and start fresh than to take over a malignant tumor and try to somehow revamp it or revitalize it. I don't know, change it. I don't think. I mean, this is what goes to the heart of what Manny says about Elon Musk, is that he is not an outsider. He's not a maverick of the system. He is part of the system, and him acquiring Twitter is really just to give Twitter a boost. He is bought shares in Twitter. He's going to make billions out of it. Maybe he needs those billions. So once he pushes up the price, because by buying the stock, which is at the moment still I think around $50 by the looks of this, year to date. So if he's buying them over $50 a share, he's going to raise that value. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't trust Elon Musk's altruistic aspects towards Twitter. I don't think they are anything of the sort. I think he has an angle, because I'll be honest. I mean, you guys, if you don't follow Thunderfoot, follow Thunderfoot. Thunderfoot is a great critique of Elon Musk's fantasies. The Boring Company with their Hyperloop is a disastrous failure. With the trucks, the electric Tesla trucks, total non-starter, hasn't even got anywhere with it. I think his rockets are okay, his SpaceX is doing all right, but that is heavily subsidized by the American government. God knows why they're paying him or subsidizing him to launch rockets rather than NASA. Obviously, they're going to have deals, and there's going to be a ton of spyware installed in all those satellites that they'll release in order to... I guess people don't trust the American government to spy on them anymore, because American government has been exposed so badly. Maybe they're pivoting to getting Elon Musk to supply them with the kind of tech that will spy on their own people as well as the world. So maybe Elon Musk is just a filter to a good looking sort of, a trustworthy face for effectively what the American government wants to do behind closed doors, and they just use him as the front man. He's just the front man, and this Twitter thing is another thing like that. Because again, I have grave concerns about Elon Musk's sincerity of saving mankind and trying to create a true public space. I don't trust it. I really don't. But on that note, speakerscorner.online is a free speech platform. Go out and check it out if you haven't already. plug, shill, unshamedly or shamelessly shill for the shit that makes or has some benefit towards me. But either way, I don't know. I find it hard. We'll wait and see what happens truly. But I don't think Twitter is gonna change itself to a true free speech platform. I think this is another manipulation effort towards just getting people to trust Twitter again, and then sucking them further into that black hole of that type of social media that is under their establishment's control, rather than have them, because right now there are competitors coming through the, through the woodwork. They're coming out left, right, and center. We've got Getter, which is a very reasonable Twitter clone, and it's gaining a lot of traction. But then that is an Israeli company, so can we trust it to be truly fair and I know, can it be trustworthy? Let's put it that way. But then there's what's it called? Places like Rumble and Odyssey. Again, I would say I've got question marks over that. People are now talking about Rumble actually not being a free speech platform at all. There's been very numerous people who've been banned from Rumble without any warning, no 1 or 2 strikes. At least you get a 1 or 2 strikes on Twitter, on Facebook, YouTube. But you get no strikes on Rumble. They can just delete it without any. It's part of their terms of service. They can delete your channel without any reason given whatsoever. They can just outright go ahead, hit the fucking kill button, and kill your channel on Rumble without any reason whatsoever. They don't even have to give you a strike or a warning to do that. So those things are going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. So again, I'm very, very suspicious of this Twitter buyout by Elon Musk and his supposed free speech rhetoric. Elon Musk is not an honest person. You just go and look at the kind of bullshit he tried to sell people with the Boring Company, the Hyperloop, and the trucks and all of that. The only thing that's really been decent, that's been produced by a venture that Elon Musk is involved with, is Tesla. Tesla is the only thing, and even Tesla with electric batteries, it's not truly an environmentally friendly and sustainable form of transport. We are gonna have to come up with better things than just batteries. But anyway, so that's the Elon Musk story. Now the other story is actually this one, which, to be perfectly honest with you, I am sick to death of, and right now, I guess, yeah, okay, there you go, there's an image you guys can relate to. I actually wanted to show, I think, was it this? Oh, no, not this one. I think I used that as like the thumbnail or some shit, I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about. To be honest, I'm bored of this shit already. I'm absolutely bored of it. There are entire channels devoted to live streaming it 24/7. It's like as it's happening. They are live streaming right now as it's happening. I just rewound this. This is a channel called Law and Crime Network. So I mean, Johnny Depp and and Amber Heard. To be honest, the only thing I can say is actually this. This is the only thing that I'm interested in saying. Let me see.
Very unique characters, and I think he's always, in pretty much every film he's done, he's likable. There's something very likable about him. He's a nice person, and I think that kindness and that fun comes across in anything he does.
Johnny?
Okay, this is a little mini documentary. Now I'll post this for you guys to go and see. It's like a little documentary about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's sort of relationship. To be honest with you, the only reason I played that clip is just Angelina Jolie, because Angelina Jolie warned Johnny Depp about going with Amber Heard because she knows something about putting your dick in crazy. There is a unspoken rule amongst men that we all know, and we invariably break the sacred rule. But the sacred rule still stands. Don't stick your dick in crazy. Never stick your dick in crazy. We know this. We all know this as men. Your father at some point had pulled you across, to the side of the room and whispered in your ear when you were reaching your pinnacle teenage years of dying to stick your dick in anything. We all know. Don't stick your dick in crazy. We know that, right? We all know this. There isn't a man alive who's never had the moment where some elder, influential person said to them, I know, son, I know that you want to stick your dick in everything that walks, but don't stick your dick in crazy. And Angelina Jolie warned Johnny Depp about sticking his dick in crazy because Angelina Jolie herself, and this man can attest to what it's like to stick your dick in crazy, because Angelina Jolie herself is crazy. So we all know what it's like. She knows herself. At least she's self-aware enough to know not to stick any dicks in Crazy. But Johnny Depp went ahead and stuck his dick in Crazy, and now he's paying the ultimate price for it. Well, I mean, not the ultimate price. He hasn't died or anything, but he's getting his ass fucking ringed through the courts for it. And believe me, he's gonna get a lot worse. This is gonna get a lot worse for him than better. Men never come out of these situations well. Men never come out of a court where they're fighting a woman on a winning, side of this. They will always fucking come out of this bad. So yeah, and we've got panelists. MC, I'm gonna let you on, mate, but I'm still gonna cover my final topic. So how's it going, MC?
Well, it is going good for me. I'm resting now, and it was a little bit awkward to see you with hair, but I will get used to it actually.
Oh, of course, you were another gentleman who is follically challenged as well. I believe you also suffer from
yes,
from the
I will
dreaded...
overcome the jealousy. But by the way, I will do everything what I can.
Were you overwhelmed by rage and jealousy, fury of hair?
Yes, and I'm overwhelmed also with my never-ending forehead.
Oh, mate, dude, I've been dealing. I mean, I've been effectively bald for at best part of, I think, over 12 years or 10 years for sure, that I started shaving my head. So I know you and I, we're kindred brothers in this particular cause. We both know the pain. We both know the no, it's not really, I don't know. The thing is, I was happy for a long time as bald, and it wasn't that I did it out of a sense of unhappiness. I actually did it out of a sense of curiosity. I wanted to experiment. This was to me a little mini experiment in other people's attitudes towards me when I had hair and I didn't have hair, especially, of course, women's attitude and the way they treated me. The same women that knew that I'm bald, the women that knew that I don't have hair, are now treating me very differently, or in a subtle ways differently. It's not like blatantly obvious, but there's, I mean, certainly the Iranian women like it a lot. They are, I'm getting full points or full credit from them. But it's not just Iranian women, even other women that I've known for a very long time, and they've known me bald for that whole time. They know who I am, they know my personality types, but there's a slight, they love me for my personality. That hasn't changed, but there's a difference.
Forest on your head. That was so bad for them. You didn't have that forest on your head made of creatine.
Yeah, I mean, it does change people. It's funny. It changes perceptions. It changes people who don't know me the way they used to. People used to like look at me in like, this guy is a bit of a ruffian, or he's some sort of, you know what I mean? There was just like this almost fear, borderline fear of this bald man. Whilst when I have hair, it's completely changed people's perception.
To be honest, Banksy, I like the fact that I look a little bit dangerous. To be honest, I don't mind it, because I'm not that big guy, to be honest too. But when I'm going to the gym and have this bald head, I'm not not looking funny when I'm really going for it. So I get the respect that I want when I want it.
Well, that's good. I mean, the thing is, as long as, I mean, as I say, it's just, I can't help but to, this was like a little mini social experiment for myself of different behaviors of people around me, and I have to admit, people do behave differently. I can't simply say that people just treat me exactly the same.
But anyway, you can tell me that I'm unforgiving, but when we talk about those women, if you have a chance, let them give you a blow, and then they can go.
And then show them that I'm bold. Like, ha ha! You thought
Yes,
I had
yes.
hair, but I am a bold man.
If they don't,
But it's too late now. You have already sucked. You have already flayshowed me.
True.
Yeah, I have already been flayshowed by you, so you can't take it back. You can't take back the fellatio.
Now you know how it is to give to give it to a bald man that you despised for so many years, just because I have the
You are tainted.
deficiency of fur
Yes.
on the top.
I mean, it's not like that. I mean, for me anyway, I'm certainly much. I'm certainly what's it called? Happy to. I mean, I would tell a person if it's romantic individual, I would tell them as soon as possible that this isn't really my hair. This is what it is. But the thing is, it doesn't matter because perception is surprisingly powerful.
I know.
People's perception, even if they know that you're wearing a hairpiece, it's still incredibly powerful that they will still look at you differently no matter whether they know it or not. This is why I had what's it called? I had a friend of mine who said, for short men especially, he said, look, if you're short, if you're like 5'5" or 5'2" or whatever, and you want to give, you want that, a slightly taller woman or something, or generally you want women, because most women do like 6-foot+ men. He just says, look, wear high heels, shoes with boots, with sort of, high.
Go to the gym.
Well, going to the gym, that's just your physique. That's something that every man has to do. Regardless. To be honest,
yes,
being a fat man with hair or without hair doesn't change. You still have to go to the gym.
But listen, another thing: if you are not at least 6 foot or a little bit over it, it will be less forgiving for you if you would be looking like a smaller version of that 6 foot something man. That's how it works.
But it is true that even if the woman knows that you're short, but you're taller than her when you're walking, even if in boots that have got like extended or expanded heels, it's the perception. You know what I mean? Perception is everything. I mean, we all know this is. And by the way, the reason I actually did it. Now, I admit this is getting away from the subjects I wanted to talk about, but it seems everybody wants to talk about the fucking hair. So I might as well just bite that bullet. But one thing I will say: the reason I actually did it was because on TikTok, I came across black women's wig videos. It just like randomly one of them popped up in front of me, where a lot of these African American women were putting on these wigs, and they were showing people how to put on the wigs. And I went down this weird rabbit hole of watching all these women putting on these different wigs and very natural looking stuff, and like how they were gluing them down, and they were doing this and they were doing that. And I was like, fucking hell. And I've seen a ton of videos, and I'm sure you have as well, of women putting on makeup, like contouring, and they show themselves without makeup and then with makeup, and how incredibly different they look. I mean, some of them you can't even recognize as the same person.
Unfortunately, the black community in the US didn't pass that knowledge on to Will Smith's wife. If they would... Chris Rock wouldn't get a slap.
Exactly. But no, actually, of course she knows all about wigs and weaves and all that shit. She's probably been doing that all her life. But the thing is, this was the hypocrisy of that whole situation with Will Smith. Is that woman put up a post saying, I'm gonna go bold and I'm beautiful and I own it and all that shit. She did all that bollocks about how I love this and I own it. And then when someone cracks a joke about it, she goes all fucking bitchy about it. And then Will Smith, being the giant cuckold that he is, feels he has
literally
to go. He goes and slaps a man who made a joke, or a minor joke, about his wife's boldness, but he doesn't fucking do anything to a man who put his dick in his wife. I mean,
that's the point. We can all agree that Will Smith's wife is literally a bold cheater. She's really a bold cheater.
Yes, yeah, but the thing is, like, the fact that that he goes, keep my wife's name out of your mouth. I mean, I know, I can promise you, Chris Rock was at that moment thinking, well, just tell your wife to keep other men's cocks out of hers.
Well, I would be saying that. If I would be Chris Rock, I would be saying.
I swear,
but,
I think he was thinking it, but he just like, no, let this shit go, man. This is crazy. This shit just happened in the Oscars. But I'm telling you, the man's a professional stand-up comic. You think he doesn't get heckled? He gets heckled all the time. He knows how to handle hecklers. Professional comics, literally biggest part of their stand-up life is to deal with hecklers. So when someone shouts, this literally hands you on a plate a comeback like that of keep my wife's mouth out of your mouth, is an immediate comeback. Is, well, then tell your wife to keep other men's cock out of hers. Come on, that's a beautiful comeback. That was just
that would be a glorious comeback. That would be a glorious comeback if he would just say that, and I would be crying from
awesome. It would have been awesome if he just went, well, then tell your wife to keep other men's cock out of hers, and then when Will Smith comes running towards him, he just bolts the other way. Waits for the security guards to like tackle Will Smith down. Oh my God, it would have been perfect. It would have been the perfect
anyway. But it is a lesson for all of us that you may be in one period of your life a very successful male, be this quote unquote alpha male, but you can lose it too. Look at Will Smith. What he was and what he became.
Well, this is what a lot. Not even now. This was way before this Oscar thing. When around that red table conversation, when Will Smith's wife said, "Yeah, I went and had a entanglement. You fucked another man," and Will Smith was just not doing fuck all about. He was just sitting there, and it's just like a complete useless cuckold, and people put. There was a whole meme going around saying, look at Will Smith. It doesn't matter how much money you have. It doesn't matter how much fame. It doesn't matter how good looking you are, how well in shape you are. Women will fuck you over at some point. I mean, can you possibly get any better example of a man than Will Smith as far as success in finance, success in acting, success, tall guy, tall, 6 foot something, in incredible shape. I mean, he's in better shape than most 20-year-olds. The man has literally, he ticks every box that any fucking woman would ever really, claim that they want. And yet, here he is sitting in front of this short-ass little hussy who's fucking another fucking 20-year-old dude, a friend of her son's. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That should be crystal clear to every Western man that no matter what the list of criteria a woman puts in front of you, it will never be enough. You will never be enough for a Western woman. She will still fuck another man behind your back. No matter what you do. Can you honestly tell me, if you're sitting out there in the world watching this right now, can you tell me, will you be better than Will Smith? You know how to be better than Will Smith and more successful than Will Smith? Can you be better than Johnny Depp? Can you be more successful than Johnny Depp? Look at these men. Look at what these women are doing to these men. Can you tell me honestly, if you lived 1,000 years... would you achieve 50% of what these men have achieved, and they still get fucked over by these women? So should men be really trying to please women by making strives to achieve these things in order to get women, or should we just simply look out for ourselves, circle the wagon of men, and just look out for ourselves and protect ourselves? Because women you will never satisfy a woman. You will never be enough for a woman. That's now. When I say that, by the way, I mean the modern Western woman, not women of different parts of the world. Asian women, Southeast Asian women, religious women, Muslim women. Believe it or not, there are men out there who will be enough for those. but men, men can satisfy a woman of that sort of cultural background, but a Western feminist, forget it. No matter what you do, you will never satisfy them. Sorry, Hassan. Big up my man from the Turkish, the crazy Turk. How are you, my friend?
Yo, G. Good, my bro. Good, my bro. How are you as well, my brother?
Yo, Hassan, but Banksy, you forgot about another thing. Westernization is going everywhere, and I'm sorry, but you can take a woman from another culture, another place, to a Western country, and she will pick up on the culture, on the environment that she's brought into.
Eventually, this disease will cross the globe. Yes, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, at the moment, if you're a young man who's trying to potentially, maybe in your late 20s, early 30s, and you're looking for a wife, I'm not talking about looking for a girlfriend or some fuck buddy. No, that sort of shit, go to these Western women, go to the fucking your Tinder and pick up a feminist. But if you want a wife that you want to settle down with, then I don't think there is any hope for you in the West. I think you have to look to the East. This is why there's a black guy in Thailand right now, literally. He does. I forgot. Someone told me about it. Actually, I think it was Sarah Garvey that told me about some guy there's a black guy in Thailand who is actually doing videos of how he's managed to live in Thailand, get a wife, a lovely, loyal wife, and he's living, really, really humble, but he's not like super rich, but he's living a really good life, wholesome life over there. And there are so many men. There was another pickup artist who was talking about go to Russia and pick up Russian. He went and married a Russian woman because of the traditional values.
It just goes to show you that straight men should marry and homosexual men shouldn't. Really, to be honest with you, I mean, who thought Will Smith was a straight guy? I mean, the guy looks queer as fuck, man. And that's what happened. And this just goes to prove that Jada, like, as much as it is, like, how can you be that much of a cuck, and not be gay? How?
But are you saying that that the reason Jada Smith went and fucked another man was because Will Smith is gay
not.
And he can't satisfy her?
Well, I'm just saying that he's not. Like, like, think about it. Like, why would a woman literally break up a family home with this winner, supposedly, and he's a winner according to most of you guys. Like me, when I look at Will Smith, I don't see a man. I see a homosexual guy.
No, but
I'm saying there's nothing straight about him.
No, but Hassan, of the category if you look at women's checklists of the type of things women request, this these modern
straight would be number one.
No, but I mean, okay, the straight gay thing, that's one thing. But what I mean is, when they talk about they want men over 6 foot, Will Smith, check. They want successful rich men, Will Smith, beyond check. They want attentive, loyal, and all of that shit. He's still, I mean, whether he's gay or whatever, he's still loyal to Jada. He's as far as
Banksy. Banksy, you're complete. Look, listen, you're telling yourself what a marriage is. Give me this example of where that marriage is. The one that you're just explaining, where you're a homosexual married to a straight woman that wants beating every night.
Well, where's
that marriage? I know where their marriages are. They're mostly in Arab cultures or Hollywood or these big societies where being gay is not acceptable, even though the whole industry is. But you can't be, because there's women out there that are going to be throwing their knickers at the cinema, knowing that this guy's gay, and that's not going to happen. So this is the industry that people have to play around with, isn't it? And this is the reason why it also causes drama on boring occasions like the Oscars. Like, think about it. It's a bunch of guys going up there pretending to play a role and get a token for it. I mean, it's comical. Anyway, I'll go quiet again.
No. It's interesting. It's just, I don't understand when you say, okay, he's gay. And if he's gay, then there's no way that this relationship, this marriage is viable, even though they've got children. I mean, the gay thing is a speculation. We don't honestly know. We have to go with what we can.
Banksy, one thing. Do you actually know why he did achieve all those things?
because we have probably didn't mention that yet.
Oh no, the wife
He
100%,
did it
100% fucked
not
another
for
man.
himself, not for himself, but to please others, and also please not only please Jada, but please others. You get me? Because he wanted to be more for others. Because I heard in his biography that he didn't do it for himself. He even admitted, and I was like, okay, here's trouble. Here's the first point why the trouble is coming and why he's unhappy.
Again, because he's gay.
That's another thing. But we're going to leave his cravings for taking in and giving dick for later. for later. And frankly, I don't care. But the thing is, he, in a way, that doesn't have this masculine frame and the alpha mindset, because he wouldn't give a shit about others. He's doing it. He should be doing it for himself, achieving everything. And if Jada would take just one other foreign dick inside her, it is goodbye. Get out of here.
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that if he's gay, then if for her to be sleeping with other men, then it's just simply the fact that he can't satisfy her. She has no other choice.
Or even tries.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's
think
what I'm
about
saying.
it. This is the bit that really. Like, think about it. This guy, according to you, he's not short of a penny or two. He can afford to subsidize Jada in that sense. He could like all the stuff that you're telling me. The fact that he's good looking, like he could present himself to another partner. Bang! That he's got that check. He's got all the assets that you need. And the charisma and the charm he's not like short of qualities, but the problem is I think, again, as always is, this industry doesn't want homosexuals to be known as homosexuals.
Of course
it really ain't. And
it's fucking screaming and trying to get people more gay. They're pushing the gay agenda.
I disagree with that.
Hollywood is like fucking uber supportive of gays.
I think that's what they call the Uber niche that want that. There's a lot of straight women that want Will Smith to be straight, mate. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, no, a lot of straight women want it.
The
fact is that the entertainment industry
that's
massively washed with gay people. Now, I get it. I totally understand, because, you know, Ricky Martin, when he first started, there was a massive push that he's a ladies' man and he's all about ladies, because, of course, they knew that ladies are creaming their pants every time they buy one of his albums. But then when he came out as gay, shit dried up. And you know, the funny thing is, my friend, she used to model in America, and she told me that Ricky Martin is gay, and I was like, no, there is no. She goes, I swear to you, Ricky Martin is gay. No, this was way before the gay thing came out.
Good for us, by the way.
Yeah, this one we're talking, dude. I'm talking about 2001. That's what I'm talking about.
They always, and that's another thing as well. Hollywood's got this perverse fascination with getting people out to expose themselves, because they've got so much to cover. So if like someone is gay and lets it slip out, they're not responsible for it. And if where the stones falls for them is where the stones fall for them. But I'll be straight damn honest with you. Nothing, when I look at Will Smith, nothing looks to me a straight guy. Like, straight guys look at women. They look at women when they walk past. The guy don't.
Yeah, but I mean,
don't do none of that.
I don't.
Anyway, Banksy is right from the beginning. You cannot satisfy today's modern woman in 2022. Why I know that? You know that there is one woman that was married to a porn star. I mean, to a male porn star called Brian Pumper. If you know this guy, she still cheated on him. So you can be the best stallion in bed, but you still will be cheated on. I see.
Well, I mean. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, the thing is, being married to a porn star, that means he's fucking other women literally on film.
Yeah.
That's gonna.
Well, why don't you see that?
But you know, he may fucking other women on film, but compared to us men here, he got a lot of practice, so he must have been good in.
I see.
Doing
but the thing is, there's only so much a dick can provide. I think eventually in a marriage, it goes beyond just a good dick.
Well, and also
Definitely.
he could provide a lot of dick. That's also another thing, but we will not go to those details too much.
Yeah, I mean, you see, now you're making me think that even though originally my statements were there's nothing you can do to please a Western woman, Western feminist style woman anymore. But now, when you throw in things like, okay, Will Smith could be gay, so he probably isn't satisfying Jada in the bedroom, or he's probably not even touching her anymore. And if this porn star obviously is a porn star, he may be great in bed, but he's got, he's fucking other women, first of all, on TV, on video, which could potentially, there are lots of reasons why that could be, that could cause a lot of problems in a marriage.
And not giving her 100% as well.
Whether
That
he is
part.
or not, I mean, to be honest with you, I'll
Think
tell you
about
this, I'll
it.
tell
If
you
you're
this,
going out shagging left, right,
yeah,
and centre,
well,
you're not going to have 100% for home.
well,
Come on.
that's
Come on.
possibly true as well. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest with you. When me and my friends went out and did the shoots, after 7-8 hours of looking at tits and
There
pussy,
you go.
the last thing I wanted to see was another pair of tits and pussy. I was just done
There you
with
go.
tits and pussy. It's like 8 hours of tits and pussy the whole day. Actually, more. I think it was like, well, I mean, it was a good 7 hours of tits and pussy, and then we had like clean up and packing the gear and stuff like that at the end of the day. But generally, when we used to go into, because we used to do a lot of these shoots in Prague, we used to go into central Prague, and just to go and have something to eat. There were guys who used to come up to us and go, "Oh, you late gentlemen, would you like to go see pretty ladies?" They were trying to get us into strip bars, and we were like, "Dude, if you knew what we've done all day today, the last thing I want to see is another pair of tits or another fanny."
Yeah.
I am sick to fucking death of that shit right now. I just want to get some food. I want to drink some alcohol and go to fucking bed.
And get the smell of arse out of my nose.
A little bit of Vaseline on the top lip, dude. That'll
That's it, man. That's the one, man. Vicks,
yeah,
I think it is.
But it wasn't arse. It was mostly 70-year-old vaginas, or 60
Oh,
plus
God.
year old vaginas. Oh, believe me, there are horror stories.
Oh man.
But anyway, okay, let's get back to.
I mean, you
Amber.
want to tell me that you have Banksy? You want to tell me that you film at women with salads to their knees?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, not to their knees, but yeah, there was some.
Oh, come on.
There was
Let's
some-
cover what we really need to cover. Let's talk about shitting in your bed. Come on, Amber. I mean, that is totally...
Yeah, okay, let's get back.
yeah,
Exactly. Let's get to this,
terrible.
because, Will Smith's situation to one side. I think that Angelina Jolie, because this mini documentary that I found as I was looking up all these different Johnny Depp crap, she was warning him. She didn't want Johnny to date Amber Heard, and she absolutely told him, because I think Angelina knows what crazy looks like, because Angelina herself is, a little bit fucking batshit crazy. I mean, let's be honest. A woman who carries a little vial of her husband's blood around her neck, which is what she was doing back when she was married to that old geezer. I'm like,
did you believe that? That's called adrenochrome, man. That's what she tops up with to keep beautiful. Man, trust me, that vial's getting topped up left, right, and centre, man.
Whatever fucked up shit that they're in, there's well-documented reports that Angelina is fucking nuts. And also, I mean, she was a lesbian for a while as well, and there was a whole interview with her lesbian lover. She doesn't fire on all cylinders by any stretch of the fucking imagination. So she knows crazy, and I think she recognized that same crazy in Amber. And
well, Jolene got the daddy foundation in Hollywood, so yeah, you ain't gonna expect too much to come out of their kids, man. It's one of them ones. But yeah, getting back to Amber, man, I miss his shitty pants, man. Fucking hell, that's just terrible. Just letting it out. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Johnny Depp, but shitting on his bed, man, that is something.
That is fucked up. That is.
Wake up with that.
Put your dick in crazy, man. I think that's what it is. It goes back to the golden rule. Don't put your dick in crazy. This is without a doubt. You put your dick in crazy. If a woman shits on your bed, know that this is fucking. That's a line, man. That's a fucking hard line in the sand right there. you fucking kick that bitch to the curb. She belongs to the street after that shit.
And you went and took that into that bed, man. That's the weirdest thing.
Actually, I have to then tell you a story because speaking of crazy and speaking shitting in your bed, you know, once upon a time, I had sex with one girl, and yes, I made her come, but the side effect was that she also lost her shit on my stomach because she righted me reverse.
Nasty. Came on your fucking. She shat on your stomach. She took a.
Yes, I mean because she probably lose it. She comes so well that she lose her shit literally. Like, I don't know if she was crazy, but for sure she didn't want to.
That's crazy, G. That's crazy.
Oh, that is fucked up. That's even. I think it's even worse than the Amber Heard shit. I mean, that is on flesh. You can't. I don't know how much soap, but I don't think even bleach can get that shit out. Bleach. You can't bleach your brain. You just. That's some psychological fucking scarring.
One thing's for sure. You know, Banksy, one thing's for sure. I give her a milkshake and she gives me a chocolate shake.
Oh, you dude.
Oh, dude.
That is wrong.
You want to get some fiber down there next time, mate? No liquid diet for that one.
Up on that mother. Make sure you get a butt plug. You shove that fucker in first, and then you say, "Now we get on with this shit." Because
I mean,
that thing would look like a sprinkler system, G.
Oh my god!
But let me tell you something. Then I understand for what butt plugs are made.
Oh no shit! Oh,
Then I understood.
That is so bad. Fucking hell.
Get some more fiber down the diet, man.
Other stories like that to tell, but we're going to save them for another time.
Yeah.
I'm just asking you because
I don't think
you told me.
I don't think there's ever going to be a time where that kind of story is really appropriate. I don't know what other time you're thinking about here, but I can't envision one.
I'm sorry,
It's a fucked up story, dude.
I mean, I thought that this channel is for those kind of stories too.
Yeah,
I thought that Amber Heard was rough, mate.
No, but the thing is, I mean, this one, the girl, obviously she came and she lost bowel control because she was so excited, whatever. I mean, it was accidental. That vindictive bitch took a shit on purpose. She meant to do that one. She shit in his bed. Like, yeah, I'm going to leave this in his fucking bed. Fuck him. I'm like, what kind of fucked up... I mean... The thing is, like, you know, I've heard women smash up the guy's car, they scratch his car, they smash his plates or whatever, but taking a shit in the bed... how is that? I just don't know how much do you want to, like, because I guess the way she sees it, Johnny Depp has so much money, she can smash up 10 cars and he wouldn't give a fuck. She can smash up everything in his fucking condo and he wouldn't give a fuck because it's just items, it's bullshit. But taking a shit in your bed, that's something that might stay with him. That's gonna stick with you.
One thing's for sure, he probably thrown out the entire bed.
Fuck that! I would have set that fucking whole bedroom on fire. That fucker, I would need to detox, defume that entire fucking bedroom. Just rip the wallpapers, the carpet, the whole fucking lot. Just throw it all out. Let's redecorate this fucking room now.
Okay, Banksy, but frankly, I'm not at all amazed. I mean, supermodels that were coming to Dubai, to those Arabian sheikhs.
Yeah.
They were eating their shit for money. So are you
yeah.
amazed? Are you impressed? I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, that's true, actually. I mean, you got to remember, Amber Heard is an actress, possibly model, so she's probably come through the whole, you know, an Arab... At some point in her life, I'm sure there was an Arab sheikh who's paid her enough money to take a shit on her chest.
and to her mouth.
No, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if she came up as an Instagram model, I would 100% say yes. At some point in her life, some Arab fucking oil sheikh has taken a dump on that woman. But since she came up like before this social media business, then there's a chance that she probably doesn't have an Arab sheikh shit on her chest. But these days, you never know, man. You just sorry.
I mean, one thing for sure: if any woman suddenly becomes rich and it's said that she was on a vacation in Dubai, she is only for fun. To me, I also seen the supermodels telling that she will basically have sex with the 13-year-old cousin of the sheikh.
Yeah. That was a Brazilian one. It's actually on Phil DeFranco's. He covered it. Like we're talking like 2014, I think that was. He covered
anyway.
All
it
of
is
that.
Happening even today. I'm sure it is. It haven't stopped happening. I'm sure this happening.
They're happening
now
right now,
also.
dude. I literally personally know one of them. I actually know one of them personally. We hung out. We went out. My family actually knows her too. She is an Instagram model, has well over 1 million followers, and I've seen plenty of her pictures. And if you notice, nearly 99% of their pictures, they're on their own. If they're going to Dubai, if they're in those private jets, all that shit is always on their own. They're never with their friends and chilling and having a crazy selfie or any shit like that. No, these are all professionally taken photos, and they are 99% of them are them on their own. The ones you see them with other people, usually that is an actual genuine holiday. But if they're in Dubai, they're in a private jet on expensive cars, those are all professionally done, and they are done because a rich Arab paid to have them shit on their chest. Well, I mean, I don't know the shitting thing, how regular or how frequent that one is, but certainly, an Arab paid to have sex with them. They invite them to Dubai for a period of time, and they do. Now, what I've heard, this is something that was shocking to me. I thought these women are getting hundreds of thousands of dollars for these trips. Apparently, they're only getting like 30,000-40,000 per trip. You know how many... I'm not sure having the mental scar of having a man or several men shit on you is worth 30K. How is it? Fuck me. That is messed up.
Maybe this Brazilian was taken straight from the favela, if you know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, I mean, the Brazilian ones are even poorer than the other ones that I know. But these women from all around the world, they're not getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah, sure, they get private jet that flies them over. They get are told they can have a shopping spree, so they can go out and buy all the Louis Vuittons and Chanels and all of the shit they want to buy, and they get paid. That gets all bought for them as part of the package deal. But I think the cash sum is like 30-40K. That's not enough.
That's good money, man.
Not for getting shit on. Not having fucking, I don't know, have a train run on you, an Arab train run on you, and then those subsequent men shit on your chest. Would you let anyone, I don't care, the most gorgeous, beautiful model ever that you can think of, whatever your ideal woman is, have her pay you 30 grand to shit on your chest? Hassan? The silence is very telling.
Nah.
Actually, I don't know, maybe Hassan can't talk right now.
But to be honest, maybe because I didn't have, enough of a wild sex life to come to that point, but I don't think so.
Hell no.
Wait, hold on. I'm not an Instagram model.
No. I'm giving you a hypothetical here. If you were to pick the most gorgeous woman that you can possibly think of, she'll pay you 30 grand to shit on your chest.
Definitely not.
Nah,
So there you
Definitely
go.
not.
sorry.
Yeah.
Toledo.
Again, I'm not an Instagram model though, G. This is the thing
What
I'm
do you
trying
mean?
to
and
tell
You
you.
mean,
I'm
you
not
mean
And
that
they've
becoming an
got
Instagram model somehow fucking twists your brain in such a way that you're perfectly comfortable with men shitting on your chest?
no.
Okay,
What I'm
Banksy.
saying is, if you're so
Banksy, I will be
stupid that
honest
you
with
can't
you
do
as
anything, else,
usual. Banksy, I will be honest with you as usual. I'm not that cheap. I am for sale, but I'm not that cheap for 30 grand. No, Toledo.
There may be a number for all of us to to capitulate to that. I'm sure there is a financial figure out there which would
Well,
twist my arm, but 30 grand is not it.
no. I mean, who do they think I am?
I don't know that they're
Some
just
poison
different,
European
man.
from the 90s? Give me a break.
Sorry, what was that, Hassan?
I mean, the private jet, the Louis Vuitton, the shopping. Bro, these, as I say, like these are people that are doing Instagram, and I don't. There's people that are doing Instagrams where they're flying out to a country and they're paid 3 grand for it. So like paying an Instagram model 30 grand for that kind of thing, man. Like, and considering that they do 2, 3 of these a year, man, that's like a 300, 400,000 pound paid job for what?
It's true. It is true that there was an interview back when these Instagram models were being exposed. There was a model. One of them said, "Yeah, I'm going to do this for a few years," and I think one of them within a few years she made like $1 million, and she said, "That's it. I'm getting out of the whole thing. I'm going to go invest this money and buy myself, pay my house, like buy myself a mortgage-free house, and that's it. I'm out." But you got to realize that she had men shit on her chest for that
And
$1 million.
to be honest with you, I'll be honest with you as well. I think there's a lot of those Arabs that like to lie and say that they got to do that, when in reality, I think it was more like the other way around.
No,
because,
dude, no, because the woman said, she said, after the first time, you kind of get used to it. That was her quote. After the first time, you get used to it. This shit happened more than once. Holy fucking God.
Shocking.
Dude, it's not. I mean, yeah, it could be that those Arabs also want to have a woman shit on them too. God knows what kind of scat that sort of sexual depravities they're into. But what I'm saying is that these women, or at least that particular one, certainly had it done multiple times, because and it's understandable, because if you're looking at 30-40 grand a pop, then in order to clock up enough cash to make it to $1 million, you're gonna have to have a lot of men shit on your chest. That's not just a 1 or 2 time deal. You don't get like 5. I mean, I thought if they're getting like, let's say 200K per dump per shit. Then you're looking at maybe 4 or 5 of that shit, and then you hit a ding 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 the $1 million jackpot, and then you get the fuck out. But we're looking at 30 to 40K a pop. We're looking at least 50, 60 shits.
Hard life.
Probably more. I'm probably not even calculating this correctly. I should get a calculator and add this shit up. But I mean, at 30K per shit, how much is that to make $1 million?
Oh God. I think you should have to work until she's 65 or working age pension.
I don't know.
Two,
I mean, it's going to be a lot of shit. There's going to be a lot of shits here. 30K.
Well, for sure.
But just imagine,
for sure.
I mean, like Louis Vuitton.
That's
there you go.
At least an entire. I mean, that's for sure an entire shampoo from the outhouse. And we'll count that.
I mean, I'm just doing rough calculations here.
Yes, that's for sure.
We're talking
something
well over 1,000.
There you go.
No, maybe not 1,000. No, I do take you back. Hold on. Times.
Have you got a calculator?
Yeah, I've actually got a calculator. Okay. We're looking at, that's 3 million for 100. We're looking at about 50, give or take.
Yeah, that's not that hard.
That's 50
Come
shits.
on, man.
That's 50 times you have to have a man shit on your chest.
For a meal.
Well,
Actually, it's even less than 50. Let me get the exact number for you. I'm calculating it right
And
now.
then you, come on, what did you get the calculator out for then?
Hold on. Okay, it's about 30, give or take. About 30.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And that, you know, another thing that you're not calculating as well, you know, the sales of those Louis Vuitton gifts that they're getting gifted to them as well.
Yeah.
By the time they get that done, like, they would have that down to 20, man. Trust me.
No,
and that's another thing as well, Banksy. Remember that these are talentless people, bro. Like, where else are they going to get that, man?
yeah, I mean,
Seriously.
the thing is, the Louis Vuittons and all the bags and stuff, you can't eat that and you can't sell that. I'm just calculating hardcore money. Oh, MC is out. Okay, let's see. MC, what happened, dude? You dropped.
I'm back.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I'm just calculating the hardcore cash here because, I mean, sure, you might be able to sell some of the Louis Vuittons and stuff, and you know, each trip, admittedly, with the planes and everything, could cost the Arab maybe 100K. You know what I mean, per trip. But the cash that the girl receives, like the cold cash that goes in her pocket, it's apparently about 30-40K. So, you know, that's
not bad money.
That's a lot of shit.
Talentless work.
I mean, yeah, they're talentless, but they can take a shit on the chest. A steamer. They can take a steamer on the chest without any fucking
Exactly.
Let's
And what's the qualifications you need for that? Nerves of steel.
a good nose plug.
You know the one, bro.
I wager it's going to take more than a little bit of Vaseline underneath your nose to get rid of the smell of that one.
Well, one thing we know for sure, it was a business it was a stinky business, and it smelled much more than any street in Calcutta.
Oh, fuck it hell.
Oh, mate, I could never do that job.
Yeah.
Man, I've got my gag reflexes are way bad, bro. I'll be like all over the place, man.
Can you imagine the fucking gag?
I can't take the smell of my own, mate. Can't take the smell of my own, man. I'll be like, what the fuck?
Holy shit! The gag reflex is gotta be on a whole other level.
I don't know, to be honest, how when exactly I would throw up, because I worked in a slaughterhouse, and you know, when you're opening an animal, you also smell the inside
that's
of
gotta
it.
be bad.
That's gotta be
Especially a
harsh.
pig. Holy shit! I mean,
Yeah, I've been told, although I only visited an abattoir so many years ago, I can't really remember it too well. But yeah, I've been told that having abattoirs generally just stink of shit. Just stink. Really
Open
bad.
sewer, man. That's what it reminded me of, an abattoir when I was there. It smelled like an open sewer, man. Like, you're just like, what the fuck is that, bro? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, it's wrong. But you know, luckily most of us don't have to fucking work there. Or you can have an Arab man shit on your chest. for a
One's more halal than the other. One's more halal than the other. I'll let you guess who.
Yeah, exactly. Which is more halal? Oh,
bro.
That's vile. That's just fucking vile on like so many levels. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing what people do for money. It's unbelievable. But yeah, man. So what do you think? What do you think is the verdict of this Amber Heard and Johnny Depp thing's gonna come out? I think it's gonna be fuck all. Johnny's gonna lose this, or either he's gonna lose it, or it's gonna be nothing. It's a nothing burger. Like, neither of them get any shit.
okay, Banksy.
Well, what's at stake?
I mean, imagine for a moment that I would be the judge. So Mr. Depp, since you are the owner of a scrotum, you'll be the side responsible for providing for your ex-wife or girlfriend most of your hard-earned money till till the end of her life. I mean, your life at least.
Well, I mean, the thing is, this is a libel suit. So this is like a suit which Johnny Depp is saying that Amber Heard destroyed his reputation and hurt his, because he did. He literally got kicked out of Disney, cancelled the whole Pirates of the Caribbean movies that they had planned and all that. So he is, I think, suing for like over 50 million, or is it 50 million? I think it's like over $50 million for damages. And then Amber Heard is countersuing. Hold on. Amber Heard is also countersuing him for libel because she claims he's damaged her, because she also got apparently kicked off the Aquaman movie after it all came out that she was the one that was beating him up. So they're kind of they're suing each other for libel, effectively, to the tune of about 50-odd million.
Well, I'm sorry to say, but in today's political climate, probably her suing him for libel will be more important than him suing her for libel. And even if he wins, she'll get a slap on the wrist. I mean, equivalent of that, and he'll probably get the maximum punishment. You know what is the political climate in American courts now?
Yeah.
Banksy, in old shit your bed money. How many is that? I couldn't keep a straight face saying that. I'm sorry.
If we could calculate that in how many beds that you can shit on, how many would that? Let me get the calculator.
Oh man.
Okay, assuming it's a king size bed.
Ralph's chart.
Yeah, let me get my chart out. Let me get my PowerPoint up. Sorry, MC, go on.
No, I just want to say that this is the most third-filled live stream I ever experienced on this channel.
It's a shit show. It's a literal shit show.
Literally a shit show.
It's literally a shit show.
But and Banksy, I am beginning to smell all of that shit that we mentioned, and the bed of Johnny Depp.
Poor fucking man. I mean, this is it, man. This is what I mean. I mean, you put your dick in crazy. This is what you're gonna get, man. You're gonna get fucking turd droplets in your fucking bed. You're gonna get.
The rule is. Always, if you want to put your dick in crazy, do it in a foreign country and leave that place ASAP afterwards.
Exactly, man. That's how it is, man. I mean, Amber Heard is shitting all over him. Jeez. Oh, fuck it up.
She started in the bedroom, and now it's his entire life. I mean, my grandfather told me this old Polish proverb because he was living in the countryside. He said, okay, you know what's the difference between a duck and a woman? I will tell you. A duck will only shit on the on the piece of land that you bite that you have buy, and you have selected for it. Because he built a fence for all those ducks. But a woman will shit on your entire life, and he was fucking right.
There you go, Amber Heard. Front and center. I mean, I don't think anyone ever had the conversation with Amber Heard. You don't shit on your own doorstep. Or maybe in your own bedroom.
Bedroom, yeah. That's not an ensuite, Amber.
Oh my fucking God.
One thing's for sure. If I would be her cook, and I would, and I know that I will be quitting, I would put Pentalax in the last meals that I would prepare for her.
Yeah, I think when she was accusing Johnny Depp of smoking marijuana so much, I think she confused when he said this is some good shit.
Yeah.
She misunderstood that expression.
Well, go take a shit.
Banksy, I'm not a lawyer, but I could easily avoid or dismiss any accusation because in certain states, in the United States, you can smell, but I don't know which ones, but you can smell. I mean, smoke marijuana. So she can,
legally.
basically.
Now the thing is, I don't think anyone ever after this court case will ever around Amber Heard say when shit hits the fan, because she's gonna take that literally.
Yes.
Or leave that in the bedroom.
I mean, one thing's for sure. If she would be my guest, she would never ever enter my bedroom and never be.
No. We just put a mattress in the toilet with
anywhere.
We just put a mattress
inside
in the toilet
to sleep in the toilet, just in case.
I can't take any chances with you, lady.
Yes,
we're gonna put this inflatable mattress right next to this toilet here. You pick where you want to take a shit.
Yes, but
did you not find it really weird?
Amber, here, I mean, I would be polite, but say, dear Amber, this is the perfect room for you. I know that I have this fetish, so just in case you have this place with the toilet bowl here, and you can
you choose where you wanna let one rip.
Yes,
sorry, I had someone.
Swipe right or swipe left. Take a pick, Amber. You know, the weirdest thing that I found about this trial is where were the cameramen for the Ghislaine Maxwell trial? I just assumed for some strange reason.
Nothing. That shit was tight. That was locked up in that fucking court. I think the only thing I ever saw was like pictures, hand-drawn like pictures of that fucking courtroom. That courtroom was not open to anyone except and of course they're gonna keep that shit tight. You know how many fucking presidents and prime ministers and kings and queens and shit have been would come out in that trial, and I guarantee you even that wasn't probably expressed openly, the kind of people that these people.
Well, I'm just worried that someone might point their finger and call me a human trafficker as well, because apparently you don't need no people to traffic to become a trafficker now. Like that part's really worrying me. I'm not thinking, hold on. What do you mean?
Watch out, man. You don't need people. You don't need to traffic people to become a human trafficker. You just need to be called one.
You know, I was suspended from Twitter, but anybody that has a Twitter account, please send that to Amber. I mean, the short video that I have posted here in the private chat.
Oh, wait. Let me see. What did you?
It's from Japan.
All right. Okay, I'll watch it because unfortunately.
Watch till the end.
Is this some kind of fucking?
Oh yeah,
no, it's on YouTube. It can't be scat. They can't possibly.
No, it can't be scat.
It can't be fucking porn. It has to be on at least limited amount of regular shit.
No, it's not porn. It's just Japanese. I mean, TV English lessons. But if you're going to see that, you understand why I want to send it to Amber. To Amber's tweet. I mean,
okay,
tweet.
Don't shit on the bed.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like something to do with her stomach and all that shit. She's obviously holding in a shit. It's definitely shit related. Yeah, it says I have a bad case of diarrhea. Learning Japanese, learning English. She's trying to say I have a bad case of diarrhea.
They were exercising to that.
This is English. They were teaching Japanese people English by telling them to tell others that they have a bad case of diarrhea. Okay, I'm gonna play this shit.
But basically, the girls, those Japanese women are dancing to it, and they're like, I have a serious case of diarrhea. I have a serious case of diarrhea.
Only in Japan. Only in Japan.
Only in fucking Japan. Yeah, their fucking porn is insanely weird. Yeah, fucking hentai tentacle shit going on. And
women with penises. I've noticed a lot when you like go
Women
into
with
the
penises.
like
Well,
what do you call them?
trans people.
Hermaphrodite. Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is this, man? Like,
But in
take this
Japanese
off, man.
porn
Get my
now,
manga.
but is this the manga porn
Yeah,
or is this the regular porn?
yeah, that animated shit, man. I used to
Are
be
you
all into
fucking
that, man.
kidding
Now
me?
it's like, I kid you not, mate. And the fucking size
I
of
don't
these
watch
things,
that
it's
shit.
not like you could like squint a little bit and like not see it. It's like
Bloody hell.
fucking the
The
size of
thing
half of
is,
the. I've had to stop it.
I could never really watch. I know about this hentai shit, but I could never watch any of it because it's like, to me, it's a cartoon. I can't fucking watch cartoon
Do you want to know
porn.
the
It
worst
doesn't
part?
excite
You know the
me.
reason why I stopped watching porn? Because guess what? I started to notice the girls in it look a lot like men that had fucking ops. Like thinking, bro, I'm
Oh
masturbating over
yeah,
men here.
yeah.
I
I mean,
can't get you. Stop, man.
there's a massive genre of different kinds of porn. I mean, if you watch more natural
Shoulders the
women,
size of me.
well, yeah, yeah. I mean, there are some women, yeah, that are sort of burly or generally like the fake tits and the fake lips and all that shit.
Yeah, and
I
there's
can't
no
do that
like
anymore.
the shoulders are too low, bro. That's what I'm like looking at nowadays. I'm like looking at go, bro, is their shoulders too low for like there's no curve in it. It don't slant down. It's just like
I
look
don't know,
like a
but
bloke, man. Look like a
there is
little boy.
yeah, there is a lot of generically looking sort of porn star look, and yeah, because of all the different operations and shit that they do. But to be honest, I mostly like try to find the sort of gonzo natural stuff where the women don't have like obvious fake tits or fake lips and fake this and fake that. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. But the cartoon stuff, that's just fucking. I've never been able to even
That's
watch
safe.
any of that. That's just
Well,
fucking
was
insane. I don't know how young people.
was
I've spoken to like 20-year-olds,
nah.
and they fucking love that shit. They're like well into. One of my mates, he's not even 20s, he's in his like mid 30s. He loves anime, like on all types of different anime, but he absolutely loves the fucking hentai shit because he just loves anime.
Well, you know how I am when I'm come down to because anything cartoony, it's like I sort of like resemble it to kids, and I was like, oh, I've got to go check myself
I
on this
think
one, and I went through the comments, and everyone's on like the 50+ tip, and I was like,
To be honest,
man, I'm the
Banksy,
young buck in
Yeah.
here, bro.
to
I'm
be
the
honest,
young buck
Banksy,
in here.
my take on hentai is this. I'm sorry, but I cannot watch it, and especially listen to it, because those women in those cartoons moan like little girls, like
I
literally.
know, it's
Sometimes I
fucked
feel like
up.
a pedophile, to be honest.
Well, that's what I mean. That's the whole
But I'm
thing
with
about
them
the whole
on the day.
hentai thing is that, and at least I don't know about say hentai itself, but I watched a lot of old school manga cartoons back in like the 90s,
There
and
you go.
some of them were fucked up, and a lot of them, the girls in them are fucking high school girls. They're wearing the little skirts and the
Nah.
socks and all that shit, and then suddenly a demon jumps out and starts fucking the shit out of it. I'm like, what the fuck are these Japanese into? What are you thinking? Who the fuck
Yeah,
thinks of this shit?
there are some genres,
Yeah, well, I mean, you got to think.
the werewolf genre and all that shit.
Yeah, like some fucking demon werewolf thing with a giant penis just jumps out of the fucking shadows and grabs this little schoolgirl and bangs the living shit out of her. I'm like, guys, what are you fuckers
No,
are
not
watching out there in Japan? Because this is like worrying shit. This is concerning me now.
I mean, the only thing that we haven't seen in anime is Godzilla raping their highest goddess Amaterasu with his tail.
Oh, Godzilla fucks King Kong.
Well, he for sure has a bigger tail.
Oh, that would be fucking the best. Godzilla fucks King Kong.
Yeah, and it
I
comes
had a better one.
and Godzilla.
Abraham pounding Muhammad while jealous looking Jesus.
Oh, fucking hell. Dude, if you want that kind of fucked up shit, look up Atheist Republic and their blasphemous art. They've literally done drawings of that kind of shit. I'm not joking.
I
There's
told
one.
Raj this years ago that is going to make the next big thing.
Dude,
but he wouldn't listen.
There's one.
I told him that.
There's one. Jesus and Muhammad are snogging, sitting on top of the Kaaba, and the Kaaba has got rainbow flags draped over it. We're talking some
Or
fucked
a jealous
up
looking
shit,
Aisha.
They've got one with like Ayatollah Khomeini watching I don't know, was it Muhammad or Moses and Jesus? No, it was, I think, Muhammad and Jesus kissing each other in this very sexy pose. And Ayatollah Khomeini back there is kind of like voyeurism, he's kind of cockholding. He's watching these two get off. Dude, these guys in the blasphemous arts, they done some fucking like messed up shit. They did some art of Kali, the goddess Kali with the multiple arms. India has banned them from India.
I wonder what she was doing with those hands.
The government of India wrote to YouTube to ban their YouTube videos from India. They pissed off the Hindus badly.
I reckon they should have more of them with like hairy nipples. I think like, hairy nipple pools should come back in India.
In response, I would create another channel only in Hindi, and I would make art of Ganesha. Fucking everything with his trumpet.
They've got some. I don't know about Ganesh, but they've got sexy Kali, and they've got other goddesses, all in lesbian pose, and they've got like Kali, lesbian fucking Aisha or Mother Mary.
From the Hindus. I mean, Banksy. That's utter fucking hypocrisy from the Hindus, to be honest. Have you seen some of their temples? Have you seen some of their temples? They have an entire temple, at least one. I don't know how many, but at least one that is full of statues, all over sculpted, with sexual poses, acts, positions, you name it. And if it wasn't,
I believe that's Hare Krishna, isn't it?
Here.
Well, they've got. They do have Kama Sutra positions carved into their temples,
Sculpt on a temple. Sculpt on an entire fucking temple.
It's amazing, isn't it? A sex book was written well before the Torah, the Bible, or the fucking Quran.
And they have problem with guys that basically have put their gods into sex positions. Give me a break.
Oh yeah,
what kind of.
There is. I'll just send you guys a few clips of some of the really fucked up shit.
Here we go.
The problem is, these are kind of semi-censored versions. They've got uncensored ones, but you have to buy them. You have to actually buy. Yeah, they sell it. But these are high quality images. These are not some frivolous hand drawn bullshit. These are computer generated imagery, but they are.
If I press on it, will I come out of this?
No. You should be able to just jump
on the phone.
Let me see if I can find the Khomeini one. But yeah, man.
Oh, interesting.
These blasphemous arts, they are some messed up shit. There's. Let me. This is it. This is the Muhammad on the Kaaba. Oh, this is the Muhammad on the Kaaba one. Let me send you this. I can actually post this into the chat as well. Although,
guys, I'm gonna have to shoot off soon as well.
Anyway, this green goddess.
Yeah, check that one out, Hassan. You'll love that one.
Oh my lord!
Oh shit! No, I just realized I can't post that one. I gotta delete that one.
Don't post that one.
No, shit. I just realized that's the uncensored one. But I've seen another one of that is the censored one. Holy shit, I didn't realize this was the uncensored. This is fucked up. That's even more fucked up. I just noticed how fucked up that one was. that one is way too fucked up. Holy shit.
Look away now.
Yeah, that one is much more fucked up than I actually anticipated. I thought this was the censored. They seem to have got the uncensored ones now out on the internet, because a lot of it was actually censored. Like they covered the those critical parts.
Guys, anyway, just before I go, a big thank you to Banksy and the lot. And please, of course, go check Speakers Corner online. Hit up your like, leave your comments and your loves and all the rest of it. And please do check out Ryan Dawson and Brian Harvey for some truths. Thank you very much, guys. Love you loads. Banksy, I'm going to be listening in. But I've got to come off this phone. It's going to literally die on me, G.
No worries, dude. I'll be honest. I'm gonna wrap it up myself. Okay, he's gone. But yeah,
Okay,
man,
but
this blasphemous art these guys are drawing. I would just simply say
great.
to anyone that's
I mean,
listening, yeah, just go look up blasphemous art from Atheist
I
Republic.
I admit, my brain is thinking of giving me a boner, but it still haven't given. So, but it is good art. Um,
Yeah, this shit is a little bit more
anyway,
fucked
I
up
have a
than
question
I
because I
originally
probably
thought.
have forgot about it. You can only be on Speaker's Corner online if you make content online. Is it true, or you can just like that enter there,
How do you mean? No,
to
no,
this
no,
channel?
no, no. You can just go to the site and just upload any videos
Oh,
and pictures and well, and when I say
okay.
any, it's not like it has to be like they don't let me put porn. Look, I tried putting some women with titties and they just took that shit down. So they don't like porn apparently or softcore porn. But you can
Well,
upload. You can upload, news articles,
I know.
all sorts of things.
But since it's a site co-owned or at least owned partly by Manny, and so I'm not surprised that there is no porn policy there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's not owned by Manny, but Manny is, I think he knows the higher ups on there. But either way, they do let 99%, especially all the controversial kind of Alex Jonesy stuff. They've got no problems with that stuff. They just don't want. They just
To be honest,
don't put other
there
stuff.
should be no problems with any stuff. So, I'm sick of the censorship, like for real, everywhere.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. When it comes to like porn stuff, they're just not into that. But
Well, then let the channel be R rated, and the kids shouldn't be actually there anyway.
well,
So.
yeah. This is the thing. It's like it's a weird situation. But for me,
But
at the moment,
one thing that really pissed me off not so long ago were parents, advocating for stricter censorship of the internet and banning certain people and channels. Why? Because because it's about the children. I'm like, you bunch of lazy bitches and pricks. I mean, we should be suffering and we should be paying consequences because they don't want to spend time with their children because they want to put them on a computer and do the fucking computer their work, basically. Raise the children.
yeah, that's
What they want,
that's it. That's true.
and
I'm
we
just
should be
gonna
suffering
I'm just gonna
because of
share
their
this
laziness.
little clip because this is the safer version. But yeah, Blasphemous Arts from Atheist Republic. They are doing some crazy good stuff.
Okay.
It's insane the stuff that they're doing, and I'll be honest, I'm amazed these people are not banned even in more places. Because some of this shit is like, how can you get away with this kind of stuff? But yeah, man, they're
Uh,
doing it. They're doing it, and they're loving
but
it.
anyway, fuck those Hindus that want them to be banned from India. As I said, they are hypocrites about it because there are temples full of that look like porn sites in India.
Well, yeah, I mean, effectively, that was the porn of that time because it was the only kind of images of sex that you could have. You know what I mean? Sexual
I
imagery.
know.
So I suppose in a way that was a porn. Porn site. Imagine a bunch of 15-year-old kids are all circled around the temple trying to crack one out.
No.
It's the only place we can see porn.
Well,
Oh shit!
those kids, teenagers there, probably were very very religious, and those priests have find a way to make to get more teenagers into the religion. I mean, holy shit,
Yeah.
that would be some jerk off fest for real.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna call this a night as well because I gotta go to sleep and gotta get up tomorrow, go to work again. So
Same here.
yeah, man. So let's thank you for coming. I'm just gonna drop off this StreamYard. Have a good one, my man. As always, pleasure to talk to you, Mr. MC, and we'll catch
Same
up.
here.
We'll catch up another time.
Same
All
here,
right.
and till next time.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'll try and do one at the weekend. See if I can do a longer one at the weekend. This was just a really short one because I was just bored and I just fancied chatting about shit. Have a good one, my man. Let's talk again soon. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, boys and girls. I'm gonna drop off this stream, StreamYard. Yeah, there isn't really much point to this evening's tale. Go check out Blasphemous Arts at speakerscorner.online because I'm going to be posting some of these pictures up there. But also Blasphemous Arts from Atheist Republic, which is where the originals all come from. I didn't realize some people have been posting some of the hardcore ones because you have to buy the hardcore ones from their site, I thought. But it seems some people who bought them have then reposted them in other places because I didn't realize these guys went fucking hardcore. I had no idea how hardcore these guys have gone in. But yeah, the hardcore stuff is a little bit too much for my little heart. It was fucking hell. I just never thought it was that fucked up. Though that it is that fucked up. It's holy shit, like seriously. But yeah, I occasionally post some of these Blasphemous Arts, the PG-13 style ones, on Speakers Corner Online. For now, I think my final analysis is that Amber Heard is going to fuck poor Johnny Depp over. The courts are gonna sort of lean towards her. And I wouldn't be surprised. I'll be perfectly honest. I wouldn't even be surprised if it happens. It'll be right in line with the gynocentric world that we're in. Well, good luck to Johnny. You put your dick in crazy. Let's hope you come away unscathed. If you can walk away from this, Johnny Depp, then it's a good day for you. It's good results. Yeah. I told you, Hassan. That shit is hardcore. Good night, everyone. Love you all, and yeah, ciao, peace. Oh shit, hold on. I gotta find an outro music now. totally didn't bank on that. Let's see what we can muster up here. Let's see what's in my fucking royalty-free bag of fucking tricks here. I don't know. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing this one. It's called Move Out, so I guess it's spin the wheel. Oh, Friday. I'll do a show Friday, and we'll have Amber Heard on the Wheel of Cunt, and we'll have Johnny Depp on the Wheel of Cunt. I don't have the Wheel of Cunt set up right now, so I can't really do it. But Johnny Depp and Amber Heard both will be featuring on the Wheel of Cunt on Friday, the drunken stream. That's when we'll do the Wheel of Cunt, and we'll stick those two on and see if they how they fare. I'll be honest, the Wheel of Cunt is pretty unrelenting. Very few people have come away without being a complete cunt on there. If I'm a betting man, I'd say both of them are going to show up as cunts. But we'll put them both up there. We'll see how it goes. Have a good one, everyone. Peace.